back, it's Zion from Uke On Demand, where we bring you fingerstyle song lessons and taps. So this tutorial was requested by one of our members over at Uke On Demand, and we're going to go over the first half of the lesson in this video, but you can get the rest of the tutorial and all the tabs, as well as the lesson for the harder version, over at ukeondemand.com. So let's get started. So I performed this song on a low G ukulele, but there is a high G option available to members over at ukeondemand.com. So to begin, we're going to start out by picking the open G and open C string together. And then pick this open C string by itself. We're going to go into a typical A minor chord, but we're not going to strum all the strings. Instead, we're just going to do the G string, C string, and E string. And then play the E string once by itself. And then go into a G chord, but like the A minor chord, we're not going to strum the whole thing. We're just going to strum those top three strings. And then from here, we're going to go into a C5. And in case you don't know, C5 is open G, open C, and a ring finger on the 3rd fret of the E, and ignore the A string. So that bar so far would sound like this. Then we'll go into an F chord, and F chord is middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G and index on the 1st fret of the E string. We're going to strum that entire chord once. And then one more time, immediately followed by a pick on the open A. Back into another C5. And then this time we're just going to strum the open strings G, C, and E. So putting that entire bar together would sound like this. Moving into bar 2, we again begin with a C5. So we're going to strum that once. Going to pick that 3rd fret of the E and then strum another C5. And to finish this measure, one more pick on the 3rd fret of the E. And now we're going into a D7 chord. And there's several versions of D7. There's this version, which is 2nd open, 2nd open. There's this version, which is a bar chord. And we're going to use the bar chord version for this song. And so all you're going to do, use your index finger to bar the 2nd fret, and then your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A. You'll strum that once. If you're having trouble with your bar chords, you want to make sure that your thumb is right there, right behind your fretting finger, so that way it allows for the most squeeze, for the most squeezing power. If you still need some help, sort of a last resort option is you can do a double bar, and so put your middle on top of your index, and then use your ring finger for the 3rd. But it is good to build the finger strength and sort of the palm strength needed to do a 1-finger bar. All right, so after we've strummed that chord, I'm going to let it it's a half note, and then we're going to move into a G. So in case you don't know, G is 2nd fret of the C, 3rd fret of the E, 2nd fret of the A. But here, you might be used to doing a G chord like this. But however, take a look. If we look at that D7, we're in this bar chord shape, and we've already covered a lot of the frets that we need to make that G chord. So for this G, all I want you to do is slide your finger down, but keep it on those 2nd frets of those strings, and then move that middle finger up one. And so you're doing a bar G chord. This movement is a lot less than going from here to here, and it'll allow it to be faster, and it reduces the likelihood that there'll be sort of a gap between trying to switch chords. All right, moving on, we've strummed that G chord. So now leave it there, pick the 3rd fret of the E, and then go ahead, keep leaving it there. I'm going to pick the open G string and the 2nd fret of the C together. Pick 3rd fret of the E again. We're going to go into another D7, but this time it's the 2nd version. So it's going to be 2nd open, 2nd open. Ring finger to the 3rd fret of the E. And then you're going to go into a G chord, but just strum those top 3 strings. So putting that bar together will sound like this. And that's how to play the first half of Holy, Holy, Holy. I hope you've enjoyed learning it so far. Head over to ukeondemand.com to get the rest of the song lesson and all the tabs, and subscribe below so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming fingerstyle tutorials. We'll see you next time.